Hello everybody, and today is Friday, August 15th, and welcome to Enjoy the Movies, where I put in my 2 cents about movies. Now, with my lack of renting movies and watching them lately, I really haven't had that much to talk about. So I'm thinking at some point I'll change this over to a blog and start putting up interesting videos about other things, maybe. But for right now, I got a few movies I got to catch up on. So let's see, 4 lingering that I want to talk about: MamaBoy, The Air I Breathe, HardCandy, and Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. Now, as you can see, I'm in a different locale today. If you see that brick wall back there, that's actually not brick. It's actually just a plastic layer on top of the wall that makes it kind of look brick, but so from far away it looks bricky, but if you walk up to it and touch it, it's not brick at all. So anyway, alright, well, let's just dive right in. First movie I'm going to talk about is MamaBoy. Now, this movie is a movie and it stars wait a second, I don't think that's the one I saw, but anyway, so MamaBoy, it's a movie that stars John Heater from Napoleon Dynamite, and also stars Diane Keaton, and I thought it was utterly horrible. It's advertised as this comedy where there's this boy where, well, he's more of like a man. He's probably like, I think, I saw it a while ago, but he was like mid-20s or even late 20s, still living with his mom, and he doesn't really get out of the house. He doesn't do anything, and basically one day mom goes and starts dating a man, and he gets all jealous, and there's this huge battle between the son and the man. Now, I know I didn't explain that very well, but you know, if you start watching the movie, that's pretty much what you're going to think too. It's like, huh? What? And I definitely can't believe that Diane Keaton is doing a movie like this. So, MamaBoy. Definitely don't recommend. Thumbs down. Definitely not a good movie. Alright, so, next movie I want to talk about is The Air I Breathe. Now, this movie, the cast, I don't even know how to use English words. Anyway, so the cast, huge. There's Kevin Bacon, Brendan Fraser, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Andy Garcia, Forrest Whitaker, tons of great people. And it's pretty much a thriller suspense action drama with a lot of intense parts. Now, I feel that the movie's broken up into maybe about 4 different stories, about 4 different people, and their names are, love, pleasure, sorrow, happiness, so things like that. And definitely want to say that if you don't mind the, the violence and some of the intensity of the scenes, definitely thought it was a great movie. Great acting, great storytelling. If you don't like movies that are hard to follow, you might want to pay a little bit extra attention. But The Air I Breathe, I definitely recommend. Thought it was very good. So, yeah, definitely recommend that. Anyway, alright, next movie I want to talk about is HardCandy. Now, this movie came out a long time ago. It came out like a couple years ago on DVD. It came out in like 2005. And if you've never seen it before, it stars the same girl from Juno. Her name's Ellen Page, and in this movie she plays a young girl who ends up meeting a photographer that she met on the internet, and there's some overtones of child molestation at the beginning, and then towards the middle of the movie is when it gets ridiculously sadistic, and then towards the end, oh, it was so okay. So this is it's a suspense drama, and when this young girl goes over to this older man's house, who's a photographer, it gets a little bit spicy, but not in the way that you think. So if you're used to those Hollywood movies, this movie is messed up. And it definitely throws some surprises at you, and definitely some things you're not even ready for. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely liked it a lot. Definitely recommend HardCandy. Not recommended for the easily queasy. Alright, so watch yourselves there. Although, while watching this movie, HardCandy, it reminds me of kind of a different version of Sleuth. because pretty much most of the movie is pretty much just two people, with the exception of, you know, a couple of people coming in here and there, but it's pretty much just this really good drama suspense movie about two people in this apartment. Pretty much the entire movie. So it was very well done. I liked it. I thought it was very good, very clever, very different, very different. So if you like different, HardCandy, definitely recommend. All right, let's see. Last movie I wanted to talk about was Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. Now, if you've seen the first Harold and Kumar, that's Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. This is pretty much the sequel to that. And, you know, pretty much a lot of the same stuff. Via stupid, ridiculous events, they get caught up in a lot of trouble, and they don't end up going to where they wanted to go originally. So, obviously, there's a lot of alcohol and weed references, and if you watch the unrated version, there's nudity. If you watch the rest of the movie, there's actually a little bit of drama and some, you know, character development that carries over from the first movie, so if you were paying attention. I mean, pretty much the beginning of this movie just picks right up, like 5 minutes, right after the end of the first movie, so it's pretty much the continuation. Anyway, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was really funny. Definitely worth a watch if you like stupid comedies, or if you like the first Harold Kumar. Of course, it's you know, probably a mediocre movie at best, but if you love these kind of movies, or like, you know, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, or, you know, Grandma's Boy, you should definitely watch this movie. So I liked it, I enjoyed it, I laughed a lot. Not for everybody, but alright, keep that in mind. Anyway, so you guys have fun, hopefully you enjoyed and that helped, and I'm going to try to watch more movies, so have a good night.